Here we can see the difficulty report. Everything was pretty much constant. People started receiving their miners on the 22nd in Taiwan, and then the US on the 23rd. I received mine on the 24th, and it looks like other people have been receiving theirs from the 25th onwards. The difficulty is increasing. The bottom section, the darker blue, is the Saya mining pool. So we can see that most people are mining on this pool. There is another pool which I think is Lexor or something like that, and there's some other pool that claim that they support Saya mining, which they don't, such as NiceHash. So we can see the difficulty rising, this red line here, and the price of the Saya coin is dropping a bit. Hopefully it won't drop too much because it's already just under 4 cents. This screenshot was taken on the 20th of January. The daily income was $635.70. This was before anyone had received their Antminer A3. I paid $2,375 plus $91 for shipping, and because I live in the UK I also have to pay 20% tax. As I collected this parcel before its delivery date, I also had to pay an extra £42 in fuel costs, as explained in my last video. But it's not £42, it's $59.52, which means I spent $3,018.72. So I've created a little spreadsheet to calculate the return on investment days. Now this is assuming that I get paid the same amount each day, which isn't correct, and it also assumes that the Saya coin is valued at the same amount each day, which varies slightly. It also ignores the electricity cost. So going off the figures before I received the A3, or before anyone received the A3, $635.70. The ROI would have been 5 days. However, that could not happen because the moment that people connect their machines up, the difficulty increases. The day I received the A3 was a Wednesday, and I calculated that the daily returns was about $360, which means that the ROI would be just above 8 days. However, that did not last. As you can see from the recent payouts, the rate's been dropping. So if we take this value here for Thursday, initially there were 4 payments per day at every 6 hours, but because the number of coins earned has been reducing, this has now changed. I'm just taking this value as a random figure. I need to times it by 4, which would be 8,215 coins per day. If we enter that into CoinGecko, the number of coins started to reduce on the Thursday. Now if I take this value here and times it by 4 and copy that into CoinGecko, it reduced to $308 a day, which increased the ROI to under 10 days. If we fast forward to Saturday, I had about $300 worth of coins, and the payout was roughly $91 a day, which meant that the ROI was 30 days. So today, I think I had more than $300 worth of coin. So I'm going to calculate today's return on investment. If we look at the exchange, we see a US dollar tether, which is very close to the actual US dollar amount. If I copy this, we can see it's very similar, but today there's a bigger difference of about $2. So let's take this value as the dollar amount, which is just changed slightly, but I'll still use this value. Next we need to calculate how much I'm earning per day. For this, what I do is take the 60-minute mark, and we see I get 70.34 coins per hour, which is now 70.64. Times that by 24, and we get 1,695 coins per day. This value is different to the pool stats because I'm going off the current rate, not what I've earned in the last 24 hours. If I put that into CoinGecko, we can see that Sunday's rate is $77.30. This now brings our ROI to 30 days plus an additional 4 days of the previous mining. So the total days is 34 days for the ROI. I might not explain that correctly. So this field here is based on the amount that I've got left, which is based on how much I paid minus what I've earned, divided by the number of US dollars per day that I earn. This total days field is basically when I started mining to when the ROI ends, so that will include how much I've earned as well. So today is day 4, which means on average I've got $168 a day. For each day I'll be earning less and less, so the total days will increase. I took a snapshot of the chart yesterday's statistics page, and what we can see is everything was quite steady before everyone received their A6. As I said before, I received mine on the 24th and others started to receive theirs from the 25th. But what we can see, over this weekend, the hash rate has started to slow down, the overall hash rate and the Saya mining hash rate. And this is because there are no deliveries at the weekend. If I fast forward to today's statistics chart, we can see that the curve is slightly increasing, but it's a lot shallower than the rise when everyone was installing their machines. So now I'm hoping this will continue at this rate rather than increase, because people might be receiving their miners on the Monday, maybe due to shipping delays such as custom delays. The difficulty is still rising, even though the hash rate is leveling off. This could be a lag in the system, so hopefully on Monday they start leveling out. As we can see, the difficulty started increasing quite a bit on the 25th, not the 24th, when other people were adding their machines onto the network. We can also see that there was a dip in the US dollar amounts, and then it started to increase again. So now we can see we're above the $4 amount per Sire coin. It doesn't sound a lot, but it's an increase of 3%. So I need some help from you guys. Do I hold onto the Sire coin or keep continuing to Bitcoins? I've already converted 0.045 Bitcoin and I have 3,000 Sire coins remaining. And in the world of drama, there's been more drama. About 3 hours ago, Bitmain have put out a tweet stating that they are offering $800 discount coupon for everyone who has a Obelisk coupon. Basically, you have a coupon if you pre-ordered. There's a few comments on Twitter. I'm not sure why Bitmain have done this. Is it because Bitmain wants the Obelisk customers to buy into the next batch of the A3 to kiss and make up to the Obelisk customers, because they're going to get a lower payout by the time they receive their machines, for those customers who ordered last year and won't be getting their machines till June, July? Or Bitmain are shit scared of the Sire soft fork, which could knock off the Antminer A3s? Or something else? Please write in the comment why you think Bitmain are doing this. And in other Bitmain news, tomorrow on the 29th of January at 11 AM Chinese time, which is 3 AM UK time, Bitmain are releasing another batch of A3s. This is only for the Chinese customers. Each machine is 7,200 yuan and the release date is the 29th of January. In this batch there are 5,000 pieces, which will be split into 2 releases. Part 1 at 11 o'clock and part 2 at 10 past 11. Each part will have 2,500 units. But I think the good part is these will be delivered between the 20th and the 30th of March rather than within 10 working days as it was with the first batch. So the people in the first batch can continue earning a bit more at a higher rate, but by the end of March there should be a drop in earnings. YouTube are cutting me off because I do not have 1,000 subscribers. At the moment I have about 360, so I need your help to subscribe to my videos. I've got until the 20th of February to get 1,000 subscribers. If I don't get 1,000 subscribers by then, I might have to consider stop making videos. The Facebook page is doing well this week. 163 new likes, a total of 357 followers. I've created a new group to engage with the community. To join, there are 3 simple questions. You'll find a link to the group pinned to the Facebook page. The questions are there just to stop people from spamming the group, and the questions are really easy to answer. Check out my Patreon page for early access to my YouTube videos. As soon as I create the videos, they'll be put on Patreon and you'll see these videos before all other YouTubers. If you've liked this video and found anything useful, leave a thumbs up. If you haven't done already, please subscribe and click on the bell for more notifications. And could you also like my Facebook page? And I'll see you next time.